Yeah. So it's conspiracy hour. We're gonna go ahead and just
Man,
launch this
many men was
conspiracy
dead for
hour.
my nigga Trump. Blood in his eyes, blood in his ear, he can't see.
Man,
Blood in his
what? That
ear, he
shit's
can't
so
hear.
We're gonna go ahead
that
and
shit's so damn funny, man.
jump into the conspiracy world. Because when I saw it, I was thinking that it could have been planned, but the more I look at it, it was a assassination attempt. I don't think it was planned for him to, or like uh it's like a setup, or you know what I'm saying, fake
Yeah,
blood, type thing.
yeah. They say he had a ketchup packet in his pocket.
That's it. He said he had a yellow package in his hand, and he
Oh
squeezed it
my
with his ear.
god, he squeezed that shit. What you think, Tori?
Man, y'all want to get down to it because y'all know I'm a
I
conspiracy
want
theory.
to.
Man.
Yeah, I want to hear you first. I want to hear.
So my fault is obviously the nigga did not get shot. So first of all, like let me set it up from my perspective. My family's out swimming yesterday, and I went to India's granddad who stayed the same community as us. So went to his crib. First he walked in the crib. I see breaking news. Trump got shot.
Mm-hmm.
So as a nigga I am, I don't trust the news. I go straight to media. I go straight to Twitter to make sure this shit confirmed. So I go on Twitter and I see the damn video. 5, 6 rounds pop off. And nobody behind them duck or disperse. Like people duck, but nobody leaves behind the scenes. Like, let one shot go off. Niggas gonna be running. So the first shot goes off, he flinches. Second shot goes off, he grabs his ear, his right ear, then goes down. After that, they do about 3, 4 more shots consecutively. Then the nigga gets up. Like if you listen to the when he goes up, raise his fist, you can hear him tell him Secret Service saying, "Wait, wait, 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 wait." He's telling him to wait so he can take a damn fitted photo of them of the damn picture, that picture that everybody has a damn album cover of. So the shit was staged. Like the nigga, I ain't never seen a nigga get shot and want to take a picture and want to raise his fist saying power to the people. What? And for I mean, I don't know, man.
What would be my question to you before I give my opinion is what would I got so many questions because you the tinfoil one on the podcast. What would convince you that it's real? Because if he gets killed, would it be real or would it be conspiracy? What would convince you to make you
Conspiracy?
think what would make you think that it's real? And if ain't nothing real, how do you know your conspiracy real? How you know what I mean? Like at some point, something got to be real in order
True.
for your conspiracy to be real. Because what if they want you to think it's the conspiracy and that's the conspiracy? Is that we want them to think it's a conspiracy and it really ain't really happened.
Right. So like
What would prove to you that he really almost got shot?
for a nigga to go down, for him to go down and not try to raise his fist in power and pump up the people. That nigga stayed down and was really down. Then I'd be like, okay, maybe this shit a little real. For him to go down and then rise back up after he got shot in the ear to raise your fist.
So
Like
you
that,
saying if you got shot in the ear, you be still on the ground.
nigga, yes. Why am I going to raise? Let me just paint the picture for you. You're a rapper, bro. You go on stage. You go on stage, and you get shot in the ear.
Yeah.
Nobody from the concert disperses. Everybody still stay in the same spot. After you get shot in the ear, security gets there. You tell them, "Hold on, I gotta tell the people I'm straight." Nigga, what? No, I gotta raise the fist up to the people. Nigga, what? Run! Get out of there. That's for me. That's why I know this shit was fake.
So
There was no blood dripping.
but
Like the blood stayed still. Nigga, it was a straight WWF effects. I seen better shit from Vince McMahon during the Attitude Era. At least their blood was dripping. Like, at
But
least where Triple H got hit with a damn sledgehammer, his blood was dripping. I ain't never seen nigga blood stay still. That's all I'm saying.
So there's a world where if react the way you would, it's fake.
Say what?
So in your world, if somebody doesn't react the way you would, it's not real.
No. Let me just paint the picture, bro. You're 70-something years old. You got fucking shots. You're not gonna get up. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can be fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, He-Man, who the fuck you are. You can be fucking Superman, Batman. You're not. Your first reaction is not to get up and put a fist that conveniently got shot under the American fucking flag. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. You're saying that because you're saying that, but you're not. That everybody do not like you or think like you, or
so
react like
okay.
you.
Let me ask you that same question. Do you think it's real or not?
I think it's a possibility that you're correct. But not because that's my thing. I think it's a possibility that you're correct, but I don't think it's because he raised his fist. It's not because he didn't flinch the second gunshot. It's not there's nothing the video showed that makes me think that's why it's fake. Simply that him being shot at makes it a conspiracy for me. But I think everything that he did could have been a natural reaction. I don't think everybody reacts the same to being shot. So for me to say, oh no, he didn't, this isn't real because he reacted this way. I don't know how I would react if I got shot in the ear. I ain't been shot in the ear. So I don't know if I would get back up.
But let me say this real quick.
I can also see if he got shot at, and for the first 5 seconds he was laying down, and if he thought he was about to die, I can see him standing. You already know how he's thinking about how people are gonna react to it. I'm lifting my fist up because I know people. This America, damn it. That's our spirit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Did Tupac? If you were Tupac? Would you stay in the hospital or would you leave like he did?
True, but let me say this real quick though.
Yeah, go ahead.
There was also a counter sniper looking the other direction where the nigga got shot at. Let's just say that. But go ahead, bro.
Explain to me that.
There was a nigga on the roof beside Trump looking in the direction, like secret. He was a Secret Service sniper looking at the direction where Trump got shot at.
Now, is this in the video?
Yes, it's in the video. It's multiple. Bro, I'm about to tag you. I'm about to send you on Twitter, bro.
So there's a video in the same video that Trump got shot at. There's a video. You know I'm driving, so I ain't gonna be able to see it. There's a video. This sniper, we can see him in the video.
Bro, I sent it to the group chat, bro. It's clear as day.
Send it to me.
I'm asking you a question though.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
You can see him in the video?
You can, not the sniper who shot Trump, the counter sniper that was working for his Secret Service.
You can see him in the video?
Bro, I can send it to you. Bright as day.
I can't watch it.
I know you can't watch it, but
he got a scope? Like what is
nigga he? Nigga look like he playing Call of Duty. He waiting for a nigga to get nerfed. The nigga
So he's behind Trump. I don't know.
He's standing up. So Trump is on the stage. He's like up to the right of Trump, a little bit ahead of Trump.
And he's pointing. What are you insinuating then? Because I'm not understanding.
He's looking the other direction. Where Trump got shot at, he's looking. Mm-hmm. The counter sniper is facing like Trump got shot basically from his 12 o'clock. Whatever you want to call it.
So he's on the ground. Trump's on the podium.
No, he's actually above Trump him. on a roof.
He's above podium. So on the roof. Oh, okay. I got you. I just thought it was stands, and I can't remember the video photographic memory. I thought it was a group of people behind them, but you're saying there's a building behind Trump, and there's a sniper, and you can see him sniping. You can see him crouched,
looking around.
Got you. He couldn't see. You're saying he couldn't see the shooter, and he should have.
Bruh.
That's what you're saying.
I'm saying, bruh. I don't know if Cody can put it to the video, but
I'll look at it later for sure.
It's too many factors for it to be not real than for it to be real.
The only thing is, we've seen the nigga get shot.
Really see something that said, take a look what happened. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that said.
Oh yeah, that's our Secret Service, probably our Secret Service snipers.
And then the nigga say, look at that, and he gets shot. Come on, man. The nigga's an executive producer of a reality TV show, man. Let's not forget that.
Want to really see something that said.
All I'm saying, for you to be a conspiracy theorist, you have to believe something, right?
If you want to,
I believe things, but you also got to question it too. Questioning your belief.
Yeah, I know. But you be everything. Don't nothing be real.
I don't say
something
don't
gotta be real. Something gotta be real, and you got to believe that.
Take a look what happened.
Something got to be real, bro. I ain't gonna say you wrong. I'm just being devil's advocate.
Man, my thing is this though. You have to question everything you see. Like, okay, my floor.
Yeah, I'm not watching it anymore. I got it.
My floor is brown. Why is it brown? Because it's made from linoleum. Why is it made from linoleum vinyl? You have to question, you have to get to the why. You have to ask whys like you're a damn 2-year-old child. Like Enzo's probably about to start getting to the why phase, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't got there already.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to keep questioning that even as an adult. Now, of course, you can be tenfold conspiracy theories nigga like me that may over question things.
That shit it sound miserable.
It's interesting, man. Sometimes it can be a brain overload. Like sometimes I like step back and like, damn, like nigga, chill out because it's too much of a. It's like you start questioning like your sanity. So it can be too much at times, but you got to have a balance of it. So you got to understand things are real. Like you said, what is real? I know I am a human, but why am I human? So there's reality in things. We got to question the reality.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I think this shit funny as hell. I think that it's funny enough for me. My bad, Cody. I think it's funny enough for me. I don't even care if it's real or fake. That shit funny as hell. I see both sides to it. Either way, the nigga winning. That's what I know. I know that's real. He won with this. Even if it's fake or real, boy. If it's fake, it's genius. But if it's real, it's perfect. It's just perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect for him.
He's gonna have to.
My bad, Cody.
I was just saying, like, yeah, you need a good balance of that conspiracy and then just like acceptance. But at the same time, there's a lot of unanswered questions. So it leaves you in this area of searching for answers. But yeah.
What you think about it, Cody?
That's what I'm saying. Like, first time watching it, I thought, oh, conspiracy. It seemed kind of rigged. But the more I watch it, the more I think it's real. Like the more I dig into it, it seems more real.
And how so?
Just because it's just like, it seems like too much of a risk to take. Like, to me, it's harder to miss that shot than to just shoot him. Like, it's probably harder, you know what I'm saying, to do such a thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the nigga didn't get shot.
Right.
It was all blanks. Nobody behind them got shot or injured or whatever.
But somebody got killed. That's real, right? Somebody actually died.
I said the shooter hit somebody.
So
Nobody,
So
fuck all that. Fuck all that.
so nobody really died.
Somebody died?
Nobody moved. So somebody had to die from behind them. We gotta think about the site trajectory.
No. They killed the shooter.
Right. Supposedly the
Yes.
shooter.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's where the conspiracy shit gets squeaky, because what you have to do is you have to, some facts, some things you have to just believe because you believe in the conspiracy, and some things you just say, no, that's not true, even though we can see that it's true. And yes, you could be right, it's some bullshit, but it's easier, it makes more sense to say this is my conspiracy. This is to me, this is what all makes sense. If the conspiracy for me, y'all can still hear me?
Yeah.
The conspiracy for me is Joe Biden, and if somebody tried to kill him, it was Joe. I think Joe Biden and them did it. That's more interesting. You get what I'm saying? So when you see Obama and you see Joe Biden and them say, "Oh damn, my heart go out to Trump," da, 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 but behind the scenes they like, who the fuck did we send to goddamn kill his ass, and why he didn't get him? This, that, and the third. To me, that makes everything make sense.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? Because they hired somebody to do it. The nigga failed. The nigga did get killed. That makes more sense than to say that somebody you get what I'm saying? And maybe you're open to believing that that's the case, but to me that makes more sense for everything. You get that makes sense for the nigga that you said sniping didn't, he should have seen him, but he was in on it. You know what I'm saying? The nigga actually died because obviously the people protecting Trump killed the nigga. But it's too many. If it's not Joe Biden and the nigga that they killed really didn't die, it's too many pieces that have to just make sense. That is harder to make sense if it's not like there's something has to be real. And I feel like that's the real. If anybody try to assassinate him, I really think it's Joe Biden and him. I'm gonna be honest. That part I could believe. Like that's the type of like a tinfoil nigga I am. Like, okay, something happened. This shit really happened. It ain't just because he wants people to feel bad for him, or he wants to be a react. I don't think Trump is in on it. I think them niggas is in on it. That sound like America to me.
They both situations could be true. It's just like they seemed kind of unprepared to be guarding him in that situation. But
it was, and that shit makes sense. It was Joe Biden. He the one who shot him. He tried to shoot
I'm not
him.
gonna
He missed.
single out Joe Biden. I mean, I single out the party possibly, but
Yeah, right.
because I mean it's probably, that's what I'm saying. Like this,
Nah.
we can open a million different cans. Like I could just say like neither one of these people. You know what I'm saying? All right.
But let's open up the conversation of gun control. So, the reddest fucking president in modern history, gun control, MAGA, now got quote unquote assassinated attempt. So we talk about gun control, or do we do blase?
And what are you insinuating when you say that? Because who benefits from that?
Trump doesn't benefit.
The right benefits from gun control. So my point is, are you going to continue to preach gun control, or are you going to continue to preach, Second Amendment type bullshit, or do you think about or does it different because your Lord and Savior Donald Trump got shot?
I guess you could look at it from more than one way. Like
I
as
feel
far
like
as
his
gun
fans
control. Because
look at it
if
as,
there's more gun control, then go ahead, Cody.
I just feel like his fans will feel like that's why you need guns.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can use it for more than one angle. You can say, well, if there was more gun control, the liberals will be like, if there's more gun control, that doesn't happen. But the right could be like, well, if there isn't gun control, we all could have something if that does happen. So
But
I
there
could
was
see your
literally a
point
sniper
working
there.
on both. Right. So they're really like gun control really like that's not I don't think that's a viable because it's too open to either side to benefit from it.
But yeah, it's crazy. I was on TikTok,
Either
people selling t-shirts with that with a picture of him on it. It's just like crazy. You gotta be first to the news.
that quick, hell yeah.
Man, it's you don't think Donald Trump makes $1 off of this? You think he ain't selling no merch, nigga?
Oh yeah,
You talking about merch earlier, bro? You think
Of
Trump gonna
course.
sell no merch?
I'm saying that content creators are selling merch like,
Of course, I'm talking about. But you think Trump gonna get no neither?
oh, he gonna do it for sure. He'll make money
Like,
at that moment.
like you gotta think about this shit too. And I'm trying to be on top, but it's kind of going off top. It's like the same. It's kind of going to the whole plan. Project 2025. What the fuck you want to call it? The whole plan of it all. Also, it's also July. Who is Trump's running mate?
We don't know, right?
Exactly. Don't nobody know who his running mate is. But he probably won't get one. He doesn't need one. Except for legal purposes. I'm pretty sure he's probably going to run without a running mate. And everything be fine. You gotta
Because
think
he
he's
got
like,
shot at.
it's all part of the ploy.
You think him being shot at is necessary?
Of course it's necessary. Why
For
would
him
not
to
it be
not have a running mate.
and him not having what?
That's the reason, so that he doesn't have a running mate.
No, that's not the. I'm just saying it's all part of him trying to go into a dictatorship. He got shot, so he's a freaking hero. Well, he can do it all by himself, and he won't get a running mate. So everything happens for like everything is part of this major play. This major ploy. And that could be me, my damn 10-4 hat on. But
I don't think it's wrong for you to have that's why I brought up that scenario. I don't think it's wrong for you to have the 10-4 hat on, but you focusing in on one person instead of looking at it from everybody. Who benefits the most out of the nigga dying? You only looking at it. You need to open your 10-4 hat mind. Open it up. You only looking at it from one lens. You only looking at it from he was supposed to live instead of thinking maybe they really missed. And who benefits from him dying?
the Republicans. You would think the Democrats. You would think the Democrats.
That was a rhetorical question. I wasn't saying I had the exact answer. I'm saying open it up to, because you're only looking at it from the standpoint that Trump staged it. You get what I'm saying? You're only looking at it from one perspective. And because of that.
Let me take that back. The Republicans know the Democrat wins because they're both two wings of the same bird. The Congress and the elitist wins. Period. Either outcome, regardless. From Trump surviving to Trump dying. The 1%, the people the lawmakers will still fucking win regardless. We'll still fucking lose regardless. No matter if he's dead or alive. Because the fact of we as the common general population, we have no dog in this fight, regardless. We can say, I could be a conspiracy 10-4 hat nigga and say, right or left will win or whatever. It really don't fucking matter because they're two wings of the same bird. They're still going to make the laws that nobody universally agrees upon. And it'll force me the demise of the American people, regardless of Trump surviving like he did or not.
So if
That's-
if with that being said, right?
Oh, shit.
When you this is like rabbit hole shit. And I ain't even that crazy about politics, that detail oriented, because it's just so much you could go into. And truly, I'm just not that interested. That's really the truth. So details I don't understand. But if you're right about that, and I don't care enough to be right or wrong, but I do understand what's possible. So if you're right about there being an upper class, and I do believe you I do believe that at a certain extent that there is, and they really run shit, definitely. Now, if it doesn't matter to them, y'all still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
If it doesn't matter to them who's running, right? It doesn't matter. Are you saying Biden can win this year and Trump can win this year, and to them it don't matter? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I've been preaching for
Okay.
the last, since 2020, that this is going to be the last election. Period.
I
No
got
matter
you.
who wins.
Okay. Okay, cool. So when you say that there's two parties, but that it don't matter because they're the same wing, I've heard those things before. I understand the concept. So, but is it not still a thing that the Republicans and the Democrats still want power, right? Like the Democrats, even if they understand what you're saying, because if we understand it, they get it, right? You agree with that, right?
Say that again, my bad. So you said
Meaning
Democrats.
that like Joe Biden and Donald Trump, they against each other. They understand that there's a higher up, and they're just fighting to be a mascot, kind of, right?
Basically,
They
yes.
understand that. So, which means somebody benefits from Trump dying, right? Even if it's not the higher power, so to speak.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be the Democrats, or would it be the Republicans, like you said? And I'm really asking a question, because you said Republican instead of saying Democrats initially, right? So
Right.
I'm asking a question, I'm not debating you. How
No,
would
you
the
good.
Democrat, how would the Republicans, where does your mind take you as if Donald got out of here, what would be their plan to replace him? I guess that's what I'm asking.
Or they'd be their plan to replace them. They have to get somebody more radical than Trump, because the Republican balance of far right and central right is not there no more, and that's even with the Democrats. There's no centrist in no type of politics. You're either far left or far right.
Yeah, it ain't no purple.
No, not at all. So with the Republicans, you got to find somebody was more radicalized in a quick amount of time. And in that time, there's gonna be so many fucking laws. Like, of course, I'm pretty sure I heard of Project 2025, all that type of shit. But that shit would be streamlined, because the Republicans try to find somebody that's going to be more radical than Trump, which is only a select few. And once they get that person, because the RNC or the DNC hasn't officially nominated their choices of their candidates yet, even though the election is in less than 5 months, less than 4 months. So they have to find somebody quick to radicalize and join the right. And then once they're elected, so much shit is going to happen on day one that is going to, I mean, even right now, so much shit is going to happen after the election. But with this person being elected so quick and just being streamlined to the next Republican and trying to radicalize the right and keep it more radical, it's going to be so much shit for the Republicans to gain, because you gotta think about this shit too. Imagine if Donald Trump died right now. You know how many niggas are talking about, man, shit, Trump the next nigga. So if Donald Trump died right now, because half the Democrat Party don't like Biden no way. So if Trump died, you got some Democrats gonna be feeling sorry. The nigga population, quote unquote, gonna be feeling sorry. So you got more Republicans winning. Like Republicans are running right now. Like Trump is like winning the election by landslide, quote unquote, right now.
Yeah.
So imagine the nigga died, and the Republicans got somebody gets a fucking Homelander type nigga.
Yeah. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be the tinfoil. My tinfoil hat would go there.
Yeah,
What are you saying, Cody?
there's just so many different layers you can dig through. Just on this one, like I'm just gonna take it for what it is. I think he got a. They're gonna keep shooting. At this point, that's what I would be thinking.
I already thought that, but that shit, the way you said it, just got me dying. Oh my God, that next rally gonna be crazy.
Oh man,
He gonna do that shit in Atlanta. What?
you said Atlanta?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, how many niggas gonna pull up, man? Shit, I just thought that nigga shot for real. Shit.
People gonna
Yeah,
show up to
bit.
possibly get shot.
Yeah.
You would get shot being a bystander.
Nigga gonna be at the next rally like 50 Cent was and Get Rich or Die Trying at the end of the movie on the stage with the
Take the
bulletproof
vest off.
Just the bullet, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. America is, they say, politics is theater. Even if it
Somebody
is.
made a tweet said America is just a Tubi movie.
This
Wow.
shit like I was laughing with my dad. This shit like Game of Thrones.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, we out here we got less than a minute, but yeah, this shit crazy. It's a real crazy world we in.
You know what's even crazier? Eminem dropping a trash ass album.
Bro.
And I fuck with it. We gotta talk about it. We gonna talk about it.
This 15 minutes of fame, culture we're in, made it like even Trump getting shot. The president assassination attempt is on the same level as Hawk Tuah. See what I'm saying? Everybody is gonna get there on 15 minutes of fame, and then we're gonna be talking about the next shit. That's like, it's like desensitizing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh God.
That's the realest shit I heard in a minute.
It's crazy. 30 over there, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Eminem. Did you listen to it, Cody?
I heard like a few tracks on it. I heard the Renaissance that and like basically like 3 other songs. So I can't give a full album breakdown, but I thought it was.
It's like my favorite Eminem project out of since Recovery. Like I tweeted, I was like, Eminem must have took them pills again or something. But you could hear the Slim Shady in this shit. But I was thinking about Tory the whole time. Right? Like I'm thinking about Tory the whole time. Because I'll be open.
Hey yo.
Pause, yeah. I was thinking about him the whole time I was listening to that album, to the Eminem album. Cause of course my algorithm showed me all your Sexy Red hate, and it showed me all your Eminem hate. And it showed me all your Drake hate too. So I don't know, you know what I mean? So them 3 artists, I'll be thinking about you when I'm consuming their content. So Eminem, so I'm listening and I'm like, all right, yeah, like this, like his beat selection could be better, but he be rapping. And I be thinking like that, like I know, because I know your humor, Tory, he be saying shit that make me laugh that I know would make you laugh. But I know you're not gonna receive it because of the beat. Like it's one song, he said some hard shit. He said some shit like he was like, when I care, I'm irrelevant. But as soon as I stop giving a fuck, that's when I celibate. And that's a hard line, but it's funny. The way he said it was funny as hell. But the beat, the way the beat is, it's like why he do it on this beat. I could and you'll be like, yeah, see, this is a song one nobody listened to. But like it be that humor, the humor in it, the way he rhymed in it, and the punchline is the technical thing that people be talking about when they say they look up to Eminem. It was like a perfect, it's a perfect line that tells the whole story, because you're not the only one that I've ran across that feels that way about his music. And of course, like my homeboy that I keep telling you about, he hit me up at midnight. I'm talking about midnight 15. Yo, Chris, this album, Chris, this shit so hard. This verse right here, and he got an exclusive track that's only on YouTube. It ain't even on Apple Music. Like, he a big Eminem fan, and he love Kendrick, he love Jay-Z, like he love. Well, I guess you don't really like Jay-Z. He love Kanye. He fuck with Travis. He just an Eminem fan. For the same reasons I am, I think. But he's more of a fan than I am. He loves all of them. Yeah, I was thinking of you. I'm like, man, I can't even send him this song because he gonna be like, I don't want to listen to this shit, because it's a lot of that. It's a lot of I don't want to listen to this shit, but he rapping on that shit.
The thing is, I don't want to listen to it because he rapping on that shit. Like the nigga, that's the fucked up part. Like I keep saying, nigga's a lyrical technician. He's a rapper in the technical form of it. Has it down, but it's like, nigga, you put on a damn sick, like the first song I heard, I'm pretty sure I think it's probably on the album, is probably the only song I really heard.
The
It's
Houdini.
And it just sound like 2000. I guess it's because it sounds like a Slim Shady song. Like the beat, everything sounds
the
Slim
whole
Shady,
album.
so I guess.
And then it skits too. Then the whole album is him trying to kill that RT Eagle. Him killing Slim Shady.
Now, I would say this, and I haven't listened to it yet. I will have a different ear to Guilty Conscience too, because I do like the first Guilty Conscience. Let me get this straight. I am a hater of Eminem, but even a broken clock is right twice a day. You got some heat in there. I'm not gonna take that away.
And that's the thing. That's why production is so important. Guilty Conscience 2 is not Guilty Conscience. I'm telling you that right now. It ain't that. Dr. Dre produced Guilty Conscience. And that's
right.
Like, production is so important. So important. So so I do understand it. And the more successful an artist is and the more egotistical they are, they try to go away from shit because they worry about, it's like the Kobe and Shaq shit. It's like, oh, I'm leaving because everybody's saying I can't win without him. Instead of seeing how far both of y'all could take it, right? And it's and he went away from Dr. Dre, and you can hear it in the music doesn't sound as appealing as it did, right? And it simply could, like, Guilty Conscience is a beat, like that's one of the best beats of all time. I feel like top 50. You know what I mean? Like that's an easy beat to rap onto. And when you have skill, the skill, it's like copy and paste, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like being LeBron and you playing with AD. It's like being Kobe and you playing with a Shaq. It's like a KD playing with a Steph Curry. You get what I'm saying? And you got the direction. When the beat is already doing half of the work, if you can rap, it don't matter how you go on that beat, it's gonna be appealing. And that's why that song is so good. That's why I like Still Dre. Like that's like, those are like top Eminem appealing songs.
Yes.
And him rapping his ass off. Renegade, the beat is cold and he rapping his ass off. You know what I'm saying? So now,
it's I would say with Still Dre, obviously Eminem's verse and his hook is probably the only thing that really draw me to the song. I would say that. I
You don't
gotta
like the
give his
beat?
props when it comes to shit like that, but nigga, why do you do? I'm like I'm at the point like nigga, why do you do what do you do? You have the skills to do something different. Let's say a few example. You are, I don't know, put in the sports aspect.
My
How
bad,
can
y'all.
I? Are you good,
Are you
bro?
good?
What's up?
But yeah, I had to flip. I had to flip the burgers.
Ah.
we just in the middle. We in the Eminem. We in the middle of the Eminem shit.
So with Eminem, like I would say, how can I compare him to a athlete? Like you have
Kyrie.
this no, because Kyrie still has the skills and not an owner of the skills. I ain't talking about socially. I'm just talking about as far as when it comes to your game.
When
So
he's by himself, Kyrie is still very good, but it didn't transition into deep playoff run basketball. As soon as you put him next to somebody else that kind of almost forces him to play within a structure almost, then it's deep playoff run basketball. When he's by himself, he's free to do what he wants. It's still a work of art, but it's not. It's almost like it's a work of art for the sake of art instead of we're trying to make music that people actually want to listen to. When you put, and that's why the producer is so important because you can have the most skill in the world as a songwriter, as a rapper. The producer, the when the because Eminem is somebody that produces himself too. So and you can hear the difference between Dr. Dre or if he were to rap whenever he does a Kanye feature like that song Forever. Like even he was doing the craziest shit on that beat. It's still a good Eminem verse.
Can
That's
I
why I'm
jump in
saying
real quick?
Kyrie, of course.
Just to say that, so Eminem, I feel that like he's a technician. I feel like where he's lost a lot of people, I guess, in these newer fans or even old fans, is that like his production is almost it's almost seemed gimmicky at one time. And like even the raps, like it's good raps, but it just almost seemed like gimmicky. And it's kind of hard to put new ears on and listen based on like him being gimmicky at one point. But it used to be good when
Yeah.
he was gimmicks. It's just weird. Like I want to give it a shot. The production's cool. It's just kind of like what type of hip hop do you want to listen to? Like that's kind of where I'm at. But it's not bad. And what I heard, it's not like technically bad. It's just like, do you like the music? I feel like that's the only debate you
Right.
can really have. Do you like the music itself?
yeah, he's still trash.
So you wouldn't even put him in the top 10?
Man, have you had this debate? Of course not.
Top 20?
5,
Top 25?
top 25.
That's still commendable and respectable, to be honest. Because there's a lot of great rappers in the top 25.
True. So I give him top 25. And he's in the bottom, he's in the bottom fifth.
Is Rick
Bottom
Ross in the
20%.
top 25?
My top 25, yes. The consensus top 25, probably not.
That's interesting. I fuck with Rick Ross.
I fuck with Ross too. I think he's a great lyricist as far as when it comes to showing a lifestyle, like, flashy type shit. So there are some deep. He does have some retrospective songs too. I feel like another thing, like Lou was talking about, Rick Ross. Another thing is has one of the best beat selections you gonna ever pick. Like the nigga can find a good ass beat. Especially when it comes to his more sophisticated beats.
I
I feel
see
like
like the game and it sounds crazy because the game might have a better. I might enjoy game better because just listen to the documentary and even Jesus Piece. Like Jesus Piece is underrated. Like for real.
Classic.
Jesus
I feel like
Piece.
that's my bad. Go ahead,
Mhm.
bro.
I just said it was a classic.
What Jesus
And I,
Piece or documentary?
Yeah,
Okay.
both. But I was referring to Jesus Piece when you said it. Yeah.
But yeah. Go ahead,
What
Tori.
you saying, Tori?
I feel that's another thing that's not talked about. Niggas beat selection, like appreciation of good beat selection. I feel like niggas don't
And that
appreciate a good beat selection when it comes to albums.
that be the difference, bro. Like that be the like when I rap my best, it's because I'm not trying, because I'm so inspired by the beat. It's just, and it starts from before I found out about what is this shit called? Before niggas was on YouTube finding beats. What the fuck was it called? Damn.
Sound
Damn.
click,
Yeah, yeah. Is that it? Yeah.
sound click.
Before we found out about SoundClick, it was just when I came up learning how to rap, I would rap on beats, but I would rap on my favorite beats. I wouldn't rap on every beat. You get what I'm saying? And then when you figure out SoundClick, I'm like, okay, I'm picking beats, but my verses ain't hitting. Sometimes my verses would hit harder than others, and pause. And I'm trying to figure out why. And then you realize, oh shit, it's because this instrumental is better than the other one. So it took me to another place than the other one could. So now, and then you realize artists don't do that. Like you realize a lot artists don't, they just don't do that because it's when you listen to the best Lil Baby songs, when you hear them, like the beat is usually the one of the best. It's the best songs. It's the best beats be his best songs, and you hear his best self on that. Or the difference between even Eminem or J. Cole. The reason why a lot of verses be features is because they didn't pick the goddamn beat. Somebody else did. And when you listen to the beats that they pick, they beats be better, which is why you appreciate Rick Ross more than you appreciate Eminem. Not because one has more skill than the other, but because one cares about the beat more than the other.
Makes better music, not just better
Right?
rapping.
And a part of that is just the beat selection, and where Eminem might not. I'm Eminem. Like when you get so good, you get too arrogant to care about the simple shit. That's when, and when you're gonna sell regardless, that's when you just say, yeah, I just picked these beats for other reasons other than it sounding appealing, or it could just be taste, and he got a weird taste, and that's the beats he want to make. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of things, but beat selection is to me, if you want to make great music, it's underrated. People do not take it as seriously as they should, and if they would create better music. You get what I'm saying? Which is why I tell Tori, and maybe I said it to you, Cody, I spend a lot of time listening to beats because I understand that now. When I was younger, I would rap on anything. And then I would decipher through what I wrote and what hits the hardest, pause, based off of. And I found, oh, this beat sound like this, or this beat sound like this, or this song sound corny, or the fucking beat corny. Nigga, there ain't nothing you could do, nigga. There ain't nothing you can do that could uncorny this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you rapped on it. So, so yeah, like people downplay beat selection, and I feel like that's step one. You want to make a good song, you got to have a good beat. The mix don't even got to be that fire, but if that beat hard, you know what I'm saying? And people, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is underrated talent.
Does Cole have a good beat selection? What would you rate his beat
I think
selection out of 1 out of 5?
I think he's kind of within the Eminem realm, right?
Rank it 1 out of 5.
Because uh like uh like he's in the middle. Like he's in the middle. Like he's in the middle. To me, a lot of those songs, a lot of those albums would be better if somebody else produced them. But again, I don't know why it is, but they get egotistical and they say, I don't, and a lot of people feel this way. To me, the best beat, that's what should win. Everything else secondary. You know what I mean? And we in rap, that's why last pod I was talking about ideologies, because there's a lot of ideologies that we have with rap that takes away from the actual art form. One of the ideologies is
How do you know if a better beat is? Well, quick question: how do you know if there's a better beat if you were inspired by the beat you just heard? So how do you know that there will be a better beat if that one?
You have to. I think you have to compare it to your best work, right? There's a reason why Rise and Shine on J. Cole's The Sideline Story is a lot of people's favorite song on that album. Part of it is the beat. So again, like I said, it is taste, but like I part of taste is like, okay, you know what a good beat sound like. Like you know what the best is standards, right? Like I feel like there's a difference between Kanye and everybody else. And I think the reason is because he has a standard. I'm not releasing a beat unless it sound like this, unless it make you feel like this. And also not just me, everybody like this, right? So I feel like they talk about Kanye taking a long time to create albums. And I think part of that is I'm not settling for this just being okay. I'm not settling for just me liking it also. I want, when I press play, I think it's some of the best shit I ever heard. And then when I press play for somebody else, I want to see how they react to it. And if it don't move them like the way I need it to move them, then I'm going back to the drawing board. And I think, and I know for a fact, Cole's not like that. Early on, he definitely wasn't like that. That's why I was telling y'all, I don't think he cares about whatever he cared about, because he just never cared about stuff like that. So like Power Trip just came to him, but it wasn't a standard that he set for himself. Whereas for now on, whenever I do a song that I want to go to radio, it got to make people feel like this. You get what I'm saying? For you know what I'm saying? Whereas Kanye, for the most part, he's always had the elements that make you feel that way. If that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like, so Cole, I think it's been in-house for the most of his career. It's been in-house. I'm producing, or somebody else that I know and I'm working closely to is producing. But and the difference between him and Kendrick is Kendrick will lock in with the same producers, right? But I think Kendrick doesn't just settle for what's there, right? Which is why his shit, he's like in between Kanye and Cole in it, where he has a very artistic direction, but he still has a standard set for himself. And it's very artistic, but it's also still a standard, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's a very, you know, music is so hard to talk about because it's so nuanced. But he has a standard that he sets still, but it's still very artistic. It's still very, you know what I mean? Like I love J. Cole. That song Folding Clothes, I hate it. The beat,
nigga.
I hate that shit.
I
hate that shit, bro.
That shit got groggy,
I hate
bro.
that shit. Hell no.
Pause.
Hell no. But Kendrick would have did that song, and it would have been something that I would have respected, because he has a standard of production that he would have made sure was there. And I think Cole was like, oh yeah, this shit cool. I'm throwing it on my album. You know what I mean? And that's where I put him in the middle of pack as far as beat selection. But when you put him on a beat, that's why I like selfishly as a consumer, I want to hear everybody rap. I want everybody to have an album produced by Kanye because I want to hear what everybody does with somebody or Pharrell
Have you
with
heard Dreams?
somebody.
Have you heard that the game Dreams beat by Kanye?
I'm pretty sure
It's crazy.
it's hard, ain't it? Gotta be paused. Like when you think about "Comfortable" by Lil Wayne, that's one of his best songs, bro.
Nah,
That's
nah,
It's not one of his best songs.
nah. I hate that song. I would say I hate it, but I was like, that's one of the songs I've heard on Carter 3 I always skipped.
That
That
beat's
shit
crazy.
is that beat is so crazy. You don't like that beat?
That beat, I don't like the beat for the. It's a Babyface track, so
Hmm.
I don't think Babyface and Wayne got that symbiotic. I think if I were heard somebody else like maybe like Robin Thicke or R&B on that beat, it would have been way more cohesive. I don't like the because the song ain't cohesive enough for me. It's like I put this right here, and I put this person right here. Okay, let's make it work.
It's
Sometimes
hard.
two powerful forces don't make it work. Y'all see the fucking Brooklyn Nets with KD, Kyrie, and James Harden was there. Three big ass stars, and it don't work. I feel that's how I feel about comfortable. But I'm gonna go in the tangent. Go ahead, bro.
No, you good. I just disagree with you. That shit, that's one of the, and part of it is the beat, and I can see what you're saying. He not rapping. He not rapping. That's not one of his best like bars, and he not even on the chorus. But to me, 12 more of those. You get what I'm saying? Lil Wayne on all Kanye production would just be.
Kanye, that's right. Kanye was producing that song. I forgot who was on production of that song.
That's what I'm saying. Kanye produced that. Babyface on a. Is it a sample? I know
I
Babyface
think
is on the chorus, but is
I
Yeah.
it
think
a Babyface sample?
I
He
don't know if it's
samples,
sample. I definitely know Babyface was in the kitchen cooking.
he samples Alicia Keys, but like, yeah, Babyface is just featuring.
Yeah,
But
Like you said,
Babyface.
vocals, whatever.
bro, I feel like that's not a. I guess that's a Kanye beat, but I don't
It's not a
feel
traditional
this.
Kanye beat.
It's not a traditional Kanye, even in the sense that Kanye, of course, you're not Kanye from goddamn college dropout to fucking Yeezus. Those are different, totally different range of Kanye beats. But I don't hear Kanye at all. You can still hear Kanye in every one of his productions. That one I
I
really don't.
and maybe I hear different. Kanye always has maybe we hearing different things. When I think about Kanye, there's when I be talking about elements, like I be talking about emotions that I feel when I listen to a beat. There's of course there's musical elements, but the effects of the musical elements, right? Whatever direction, whatever chord he decided to pick, whatever sample he picked, he made sure the way most people feel about the beat that is present. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
it's like
I'm listening to it
that's
now, and it's what's different about it is it's the same sampling technique that he uses when he samples, but it's just a different type of sample. If that makes any
yeah.
sense? Like it's like a uh, I don't want to say like a strings.
Nah,
It feels like strings, or it's just a different sample selection, but it's still like kind of the way he chops it up. If that makes it the drum
yeah,
patterns. Yeah.
got you.
When I
I
first heard
like
Carter 3, I didn't fuck with it, but like the more I listen to it, it's one of my favorites. Like I didn't fuck with it originally, or even Let the Beat Build, but he killed Let the Beat Build on Carter 3.
did,
That's
did Kanye make that?
he made
Mhm.
in Bangladesh.
That's what I thought. You
That's
say
that's one of
Bangladesh
my
did or
favorite tracks
Kanye
from
did?
Carter 3 right there.
Him and Kanye collabed on that one.
That's what I'm saying. Like he knows how to. And when I listen to it, uh, back then when it dropped, I wasn't a big Kanye production like I wasn't. I knew the shit he made for Jay-Z, but all that other shit was over my head. It wasn't until like years later I was like, hold on, Kanye made that beat? It makes sense. Kanye made that beat? That makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Alicia Keys, you don't know my name. Like that beat is
Man,
Yeah.
that's a
Like
crazy beat.
it's and that's what I mean by like all of those don't sound the same, but they all make you feel a certain way. You don't listen to those beats and be like, oh, that's cool. You get what I'm saying? When I listen to Fold Clothes, that's what the beat does. I'm not saying it's trash. The beat is trash. I don't like the song. But when
What
I
song?
listen to the beat, Fold Clothes by J. Cole, because we were
Oh,
talking
okay.
about his beat selection. When I
Yeah.
listen to that beat, I'm like, it's cool. It don't make me feel no type of way. Let the beat build, make you feel some type of way. You don't know, make you feel some type of way. And comfortable makes me feel another different emotion, but it always at a time.
I want to see Andre a full project with Kanye beats. I feel like he'll go stupid on
Yeah, talking about he don't know what to say, and let Kanye chop something up for him.
Have you heard
The
Life
beat
of the
gonna tell
Party
you what to say.
on Donda?
I'm pretty sure.
That's the track with Andre on it.
Life of the Party.
Yeah,
I'm
that
pretty
had
sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
what you're
yeah,
talking about.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Andre, he's a poet, bro. That's why I'm like, there's no way we can say that Wayne's a better rapper than Andre. But I get it.
I feel like when
I
it
think
comes to
it's
rap,
debatable.
that is very debatable. But I feel like rap, when it comes to rap, you gotta have all the elements of, like, it's different elements to everything. I mean, come down to basic shit to cook. You gotta make a certain food with different type of ingredients. There's ingredients, elements to everything. So like when it comes to rap, for me, it's so many elements that come into a part of the mixture of making the best rapper or even a good rapper. You gotta have this type. You gotta have flow. You gotta have charisma. You gotta have lyricism. You gotta have a run. You gotta have good timing. You gotta have good features. Granted, obviously Andre clears all those boxes.
Wayne
Um,
charisma was on 100. Pause, but his rap charisma was on 100 at one point.
right. From '04, like '03 to '08, '09, like nobody was touching Wayne at all. And I feel like even though Andre 3000 is on that level of lyricism still, but like I feel like as far as star status, Andre's still below. I feel like Andre's peak was not as high as Lil Wayne's peak, if that makes sense, as far as star status and run and things like that.
Yeah, because we're not talking about bars.
No, we're not. But that's what I'm saying. So I feel like definitely Andre got Wayne beat as far as bars, but as far as overall rapper, like
But I'm saying
I don't
always
think nobody.
say, like, I feel like if he had 10 Kanye beats, it'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying? If Wayne had 10 Kanye beats,
Absolutely.
it'd be like, oh my gosh, Wayne's going crazy.
I feel like
Depends on what kind you get. If you're getting that soulful shit, it's a whole different. But like, it's like the Yeezus, it's down to production. It's different.
Yeah.
I
what do
want.
you got? My bad, bro. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I want the soulful shit from.
What do you think Kanye's best production as far as era? What do you think his best era was as far as production?
What makes it hard is I feel like Watch the Throne had some crazy production on it, but like,
Absolutely.
but I'd probably say like late registration, graduation, my beautiful
Yeah,
dark
right around
808s, probably like them 4 albums.
he be having too many like as far as production goes, too many because the blueprint, like those beats is crazy, right? And
Mm-hmm.
like his early shit everybody loves, and part of that is the production, like Through the Wire is so fucking hard, bro. Pause.
All Falls
There's so
Down
much.
at Lauren Hill
Yes.
shit. I think Lawrence look underrated, but I don't want to get too crazy because people might get upset, but I think she's just a slight bit overrated.
Lauren Hill.
Over.
She's hard, she's cold, and she's incredible. Like she's
I definitely
overrated.
agree with that. You can only ride for so long for one album.
She nice though.
She nice. She up there.
She nice though.
She's just a full talent. But yeah.
Like, I don't think that's a hot take.
Yeah,
But like,
they got her album the #1 album ever. Like the Apple.
that's why they'll never believe Apple Music was shit.
Yeah, that one, that I don't know. The #1 album of all time, I don't think. I don't.
Over
I don't,
Thriller. Over Thriller.
Man, Thriller got too many. Like, come on. I fuck with Lauren. I fuck with that album. Like, I got an older black sister, so I know the album. That whole went platinum. But
yeah, Kanye was sampling that. Like, I think that's what he was trying to do early. He was basically trying to be like Tribe Called Quest. You know what I'm saying? Like Lauryn Hill. That's probably like my favorite generation. But I feel like he got better though.
yes. Like that early shit was fire, but he got better. Dark Twisted Fantasy was like Dark Twisted Fantasy, Life of Pablo, and even Donda, like those glimpses. That's why it's hard to say what era. It's hard to pick for me.
And it should make me want to make a beat.
Yeah, y'all need to. Come on.
Make a beat on the podcast. That's weird.
I feel like he's best there.
Make a beat on the grill, man.
Hell no.
Why are you eating? Why you flipping?
Yeah, man. Have you guys heard of Absol Control System?
That's an album, right?
That I'm telling you, stop what you're doing. Listen to that project, Absol Control.
When it came out, like 2016 was
2012.
What song? I'm about to look. I'm stopped, so I'm about to look. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can tell you my favorite.
And listen to it. It came out.
I'm surprised you never fuck with Absol, bro. Tori.
I fuck with Absol. I got overall positive. I never listened to his music like that. But everything I've heard from him, I fuck with it.
This one, Control System, I think it's top 3 best TD album, and that's what every Kendrick. That's every Kendrick project in there. That's every
I ain't listening to it,
project. That's every.
That black lit bastard pass me your password so I can flow
that
inside
production
the brain.
on that project. You could tell it's like it's not perfectly fine tuned, but like to me it's like I would recommend, like, you know what I'm saying, like stop what you're doing and listen to it. Like, and it's 2012. It's some like conspiracy. It's conspiracy, like Black Power, but not really Black Power, like in a weird way, but on some like I don't know, good production. That's
I feel like
Go ahead.
Now, I feel like you said top 3 TD album. I feel like a very underrated TD album.
Yo, it was good. We are back.
I wonder what album he was about to say.
Oh yeah, which TD albums. But yeah, Control System is like it's one that I got onto late, probably like 2013, but it's just an incredible piece of work.
I love What's the Name. What's the Name is good too.
Schoolboy Q.
Do What Thou Wilt.
Yeah. I haven't digged into that one as much as I should, but
he's like
this
underrated lyricist, absolutely.
Yeah, this guy's like he's next level, and it's very like emotional project too. It brings you into just like introspective. Like I love how introspective he is in this on this project. I feel like it's something that Tori will fuck with because the production is like, I guess the production that I'm into, and it's kind of like
Yeah.
some conspiracy theory. Like he's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
He got on his tinfoil hat the whole project.
I forget what the nigga said. The nigga said, I forget, I think it could have been that project. I forget what song it was. But he said, I'm a king and I smoke a lot of weed. It makes sense. It's 32 ounces in a liter. I mean, what the fuck? Who thinks of shit like that? Like,
Mhm.
that nigga's different.
Exactly. But I think
We gonna have to,
So what?
go ahead.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say, we gonna have to like rank an album collectively.
We could do like classic album review, like
Yeah.
yeah, we can rank them. But I'm like, I think Sylvia demo is incredible. Like, I love the production. It's this production that it's like
Did you said Sylvia Demo?
yeah, Sylvia demo. I was like the production is like
Yeah.
between boom bap and like trap. So to me, it's a good fusion, and the way he
Yeah.
rap is crazy.
Yeah, he's different. TDE is so interesting because all of them are talented, but they all were successful. But you always still feel like they could have did more by all of them.
Yeah.
Like Dreamville, they always talk about Dreamville versus TDE. TDE washing all of Dreamville, except for Jid. But like Boss might be a little bit bigger than a lot of the TDE artists, maybe. Like it seems like it. I could be wrong, but it seemed like a lot of more people fuck with Boss than they fuck with Soul or J Rock. Maybe not Q. Schoolboy Q probably the second biggest artist out of both camps. Out of the first biggest artist, the biggest artist outside of Kendrick and Cole. When I talk about TDE versus Dreamville, Q is out of here. But as successful as Boss is, Soul is better. I think what's the name is better, and this is no disrespect to Boss, but I think Soul is better. I think Zay is better. I think J Rock is better. And maybe I'm on this side of the country. That's why I feel one of them feels bigger, but that's what it seemed like.
I exactly wholeheartedly agree with everything you just said. Like all those artists you named, I feel like they're better rappers than Boss, but Boss has a bigger name than those other artists. Like,
Yeah, that's what it seemed. That's what it seemed like.
I
And
feel
they
like as
all
far
like,
as like popularity is like, okay,
His
J.
name is
Cole and Kendrick on the same. What you saying, Golden?
my bad.
Now I'm gonna say like Cole and Kendrick on the same level as popularity. Then it's SZA. Then it's Q.
yeah, I
Then
really wasn't even thinking about Susan. Ari
then
Lennox
it's,
probably bigger than all of them, huh?
I was gonna say I'll probably say Ari Lennox right below. It's kind of I can kind of switch between Ari Lennox and Jid as far as the next person below those two. Um, but I feel like Ari Lennox definitely has a bigger name than Ab Soul and other people on TDE. I can say that. Not taking either way from any of those artists.
Yeah,
because obviously they're very different artists.
yeah, exactly. Commercialability.
Yeah.
I was telling Lou that control system is tenfold. It's talking about Bohemian Grove. It's talking about like all this like third eye type shit.
I mean, listen to that shit.
That's what he was saying. The shit you like.
Hey man. Hey, I want to switch gears for a little bit, but I just want to gloat a little something. Uh, hey, bro, you got to work sometime this week, man.
Who?
You,
Yeah. Wow.
well, shit, man. I'm gonna head NCAA when the shit drop, bro.
Don't do that. Don't, don't do that. Don't let me come over in your house and
Man,
beat you on the game first week.
hey man, y'all gonna have to let me pull up, man. I'm trying to put some. Let's put $5 in there. Type shit.
Man, definitely the
Not
hell yeah,
really.
pull up.
Now we really talking.
Well, pull up, shit. That's what I'm
I,
talking about.
I would spare you for the
Side
free, but for the 5,
We can do 20. We can do more. But I
for
didn't.
the
I didn't
20.
want to.
No,
I didn't want to be
nah.
pushy and
But
take all y'all money.
man, look,
I'm just trying to have fun.
Everybody can pull up, man. I'd be down if I lose my own crib, man. Even if I do
you
lose the
is.
house, still want to take a cut of the money regardless. So it's all good.
That nigga is funny as hell. I'm
I
with it,
got
bro. For real.
I'm saying with I don't even need no practice, bro. Like I'll jump on it. The game is the same as 14. In my mind, it's
Nah,
I already
nah,
know.
always is.
nah. No. That game is completely different. The kicking is even different from Madden.
The kicking
Any other
different,
game.
yeah.
Hey,
But
play them one, play them all.
if you know it's just different. When you know how to play, you know how to play type shit. Like it don't matter how they set that game up. A
It's still
nigga
football.
understands, yeah, nigga understands certain concepts.
The
So
glow,
goddamn,
road to glory. That shit looks incredible.
yeah, everything look good. The
They said you could put a do rag inside of your helmet. I'm playing. I don't think you can do that.
This shit gonna be lit, man. This is gonna be. It's definitely gonna be a major overhaul of college football. The thing is, they're bringing back some of the old shit like Stadium Pulse. Like, I feel like you used to
That's
have that shit back in
perfect.
the old college football games, so they bring that back. Um, I feel like it's gonna be way better. It's definitely gonna probably be the biggest game of the year so far.
They
I'm not.
you can do the Madden. You can do the Madden thing reportedly, like where you just export your player to Madden. That's a
That's
good.
what I would. I hope they do that. I don't know if is that confirmed.
I think I saw something that was confirmed. Yeah,
That would make so
that's
much
a good way
sense.
to sell more product too. Now you got a lot.
Definitely, that would definitely make it way better. And I feel like it'll bring EA back to good standings with the overall population. Because I feel like this is definitely EA to make or break. If college football doesn't do as good as everybody expected,
It's
EA's done
bad,
for.
bro. They in my mind they could be making the street right now. Like you tell me you don't
Bruh,
see Victor Wembanyama on the NBA street. You don't want to see
NBA Street,
Luca. You don't want to see Jokic on. Probably not Jokic, but LeBron.
they have to do that shit, bruh. They have to. Like, I feel like if they drop that shit right now, it'd be the biggest thing. Like 2K be done for. Playing NBA Street online. Come on, bro.
They could do like NBA Street, like NFL Street too, because you could do 7-on-7 and all that other type of shit like we was doing basically.
I don't understand why do they decide to leave those projects alone. Like EA Sports Big was like even when SX the skateboarding game, I mean snowboarding game, SSX. You had that shit. You
Yeah.
had FIFA Street. Like you had so much shit with that damn with that. Like EA Sports was booming back then. I understand why, like,
What's that
don't
game?
bring
Oh, my
say
bad.
what? No, go ahead.
It was a football game. I can't think of it. It was no Blitz. Did you fuck with Blitz?
Hell yeah, I fucked with NFL Blitz, but the company itself Midway went out of business.
Yeah.
So like, well, actually they didn't went out of business. They got bought by PlayStation.
What about Tony Hawk? Did y'all fuck with Tony Hawk?
Hell yeah, I fucked with Tony Hawk the long way.
Yeah, that's like the
N64.
best game. Like the best time period to play games. Tony Hawk time period. It was culture. The soundtracks was crazy. Like, yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Oh, who me?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't say nothing.
But I was gonna say like yeah, that time period like from 2000 to like 2004, like that was a good time period of like gaming. Because like also it introduces the
Was Halo 2004? Yeah, Halo's 2004.
somewhere around there for sure. So like I'll even explain that. So I'll say 2000 is about 2006. That was a good time period for because you got things like you got the NBA Live 05 came out in that time period. Well, yeah, that live NBA Live 05 came out in that time period. So like just the way that games are different, and each game had their own. First of all, it had the full damn game without paying to play, and then also just the originality of games were back then too was just crazy. Like, it was a great time period. And also, it started introducing the time period of online gaming, and it wasn't as toxic as it is now. Nigga, just like you can't talk to a nigga online, just play the nigga online.
Can you buy NCAA on PC? Where do you do that?
Uh,
Oh,
first, I ain't got a gaming PC for that. I need to give me a gaming one. But I'm pretty sure they gotta have it on PC.
that's my question. That's my
Nah, it's not on PC.
see. Because I might have to get a whole new system just to play. But if I just download it, let me see.
That's one crazy thing I understand. I don't understand why these gaming companies not honor PC
It's
gaming.
not
Because
coming to
like,
PC. EA
nah,
Sports Football 25 not coming to PC is a bummer. Yeah, I gotta get a PS5 or Xbox S. So the Xbox One wouldn't be a part of Xbox Series, would it?
nah.
Oh yeah, they got me.
Yeah, you gotta get one of the next gen series. I say, wow. It's like it's fucked up. But I really wish because I really want to give me a gaming computer because not only for for game, but also for production. But like I want to do all my damn retro games and shit. I want to play all my damn like I got PS2 games already, like on my wife's computer. But like I want to just have a gaming computer so I can just kind of go effortlessly between those games and
Mm-hmm.
fucking PC games and production and all type of shit.
Yeah. So let's see. Any new content, any new shows? Because I need y'all to put me on something to do.
Uh, I ain't really been watching anything new. I think I'm kind of behind on Power. Um, my wife watching the goddamn little Game of Thrones House of Dragon, but I'm behind on that goddamn show. Uh,
That shit make me sleepy, bro.
man, see Game of Thrones. Like the thing about Game of Thrones originally is like the first episode is slow until the end. Um, but once it picks up, like it's slow until it picks up, but once it picks up, it doesn't stop. So you gotta get past the first episode to when shit really start popping off. Now, as far as House of Dragons, I actually did fall asleep during that season. Like I fell asleep. I got really kind of rewatch the first season to get to what's going on. Um, I think Lou may dropped off, but uh, I'm pretty sure that nigga probably watched that show faithfully.
Yeah, Power.
Damn, y'all couldn't hear me the whole time.
No.
Nah,
I was on mute. But House of Dragons, the Game of Thrones is very slow, but the payoffs be like they be so worth it. It's about like first of all, it's books. It's based off books, and he wrote the books about like 12 different characters, and like how they're intertwined. I haven't read the books, but I do know that. So the show is like that, and it try to get you attached to the characters to feel a certain way, and then it's like any other show. Um, and then they develop and things change and people die and all that other shit. So like that, House of Dragons is a prequel to Game of Thrones. It's like 100 years before Game of Thrones started. So the first season was pretty much slow, but even those first couple of episodes, you could tell how fire is gonna be. Like, and the ending was a good payoff. And even these episodes of this second season, they're really slow. And like, other than the last episode, probably about to drop. If it ain't, it should be out by now. Just now. But like the last episode was really the most action that happened last Sunday. And the first couple of episodes really just been setting the table for what is to take place. But like, it's really you're better. It's a show, I would say. It benefits from watching week to week, but binging it, you appreciate it more if you binge it. Like, I binged season 1. And then I remember watching the rest of the show. Game of Thrones is what I binged. And I'm like, fuck, I got to watch the rest. But like, the way the characters like intertwine with each other, the way things play out, it's a good ass story. It's a good ass story. What was I about to say? Like you would like it, Cody, but like I said, you really got to sit through that shit and watch and pay attention. Like, even the last season, I don't know, a lot of people don't like the last season, but two of the episodes are some of the best TV you're gonna watch. But the way the show ends is just bad.
Yeah. Any movies?
The last movie I seen was Bad Boys. It was good. I'm trying to think if I've seen anything.
Have y'all seen Smile?
Smile?
You must not like scary movies.
I love scary movies, but I only watch the ones that I think are actually gonna be good. So I didn't think that was gonna be good. Is it good?
Yeah, I seen Smile.
It's terrifying.
Is it
ain't terrifying.
Scary for real?
It's a good movie.
It's yes, it's a good movie, and it's a new exorcism movie that came out. That's hard, but
y'all watching Presumed?
Watching what?
Presumed Innocent
no.
on Apple TV. I ain't watched the latest episode. Basically, a nigga is framed as Jake Gyllenhaal. He's framed for he's on trial for killing his coworker that he was sleeping with. He's married, so he had an affair with his coworker, and she ended up dead. And they think he did it. He was the last person in the house. So I don't know what happened in the last episode, but he from our viewpoint, he claimed he didn't do it. We really don't know who did it. The audience doesn't know who did it. They say he was the last one there, but he was in love with her, and he was married. He's still with his wife. He got kids. It's good. It's good. It's on Apple TV. What else? And I've been watching. Y'all still here?
Yeah.
And I've been watching Mayor of Kingstown on Paramount. Y'all watch
I heard
that?
about that shit, but I ain't never watched it though.
I never watched
It's
it.
about a nigga who so he lives in the town is called Kingstown. I'm sure it's an imaginary town. It's supposed to be in Michigan, but there's like 7 prisons in this town, and y'all know how prisons, they're gang infested, right? So and a lot of shit that goes on the inside affects what goes on the outside, and vice versa type shit. So it's this dude who basically he works with the police. It's crazy. He works with the police, and he works with the gangs on the inside and the gangs on the outside to keep peace, basically. You get what I'm saying? So like, he communicates between all of them to try to keep the town running. It's good. If you like Power and shit like that, you'll like it.
Power.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
on Paramount. Third season. The third season is going on. That just dropped. That dropped today. That comes out on Sundays. So first 2 seasons real good. Third season has been real good too. House of Dragons. Ghost is ending this year. The episode's been all right. This ain't the best season. They had a mid-season finale. And the shit was, you could just tell they didn't plan on it.
Don't tell me, bro.
All I'm saying is you can tell that they didn't plan on this shit being the last season.
I probably assume that. I assume that from the way these episodes going, I can already assume that. Yeah.
But I still fuck with it. I fuck with it.
I wish I got into it. I'm not on none of this. I'm not on no Power, no Ghost, none of it.
What are you watching, Cody?
I'm just not watching that.
What are you watching?
Should I watch this shit called it's called Outer Range. It's on Apple Music, on Apple TV.
Outer what?
Outer Range.
Outer Range.
It's like they live on this farm, and it's like a fucking wormhole in the fucking ground. And every time you go into this time warp, you come out in a different time period. So it's like, but it's the same people in this. It's a storyline, so it's just hard to explain. It's on Apple TV.
Apple TV. It sound you seen Dark Matter on there?
I watched 2 episodes. It's something that I want to dig deeper into, but I wasn't like crazy after the first episode. I'm gonna give it a little bit more time and a more of a shot, but yeah.
Recording in progress.
Oh, was that me? Or was that you?
Who was that?
Who was
You
that?
say what?
Who was that? Did y'all hear that recording in progress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro.
But
y'all niggas bougie though.
You say we bougie?
Yeah, only bougie niggas got Apple TV.
oh,
Bro, I found out them shows is fire. Fool, got on that whole quick.
I heard that one TV show is like with Steve Carell and the news show.
Yeah, I think.
Were you telling me about the news show? I think for like one of y'all was telling me about that news.
I heard.
That news show.
It wasn't me, but I know what you're talking about. I forget what it's called.
Newsroom or something like that. I don't know.
But I seen that Presumed Innocent is on there. It's a monster show that's on there. It's like it's in the world of the Kong, that Godzilla and Kong universe. They got a whole show on there.
I mean, I need a banger show.
I watched that passing. You said what?
I need a banger.
You watch what's the name? See, I don't know what kind of shit you watch. Because what's the name is good. You watch this, Tori? It's called, what is it called? Fuck. The shit that came on Hulu. It was the Japanese shit. Fuck, I forgot what it was called.
Japanese?
Shit. Yeah. It's
a TV show?
Damn. Yeah. On Hulu. Man, I can't think of it. It's called something. The something. It's like The Warrior, but it ain't Warrior. It's something else. It's something. Damn.
What's it about?
It's about damn. It's about ancient Japan. And a guy from Europe had washed up on the shores of Japan, and
I don't know nothing about that.
It's while Christianity is starting up, and they're he's Christian and they still a part.
Good question. What religion do they study in Asia? The Buddhism?
It depends what part.
Touche.
I feel like Southeast Asia may do more Buddhism.
Not Buddhism, but I forget what
Maybe
it could
Hinduism.
be Buddhism.
Hindu.
Could be. It could be. Damn, I cannot think of the fucking name of the show. But it's good. I'm trying to think like what if you like, I don't know if you like thrillers and shit, Cody, but Presumed Innocent will have you. It should have you.
Yeah, I like thrillers.
It's kind of a thriller. It's trying to figure out who actually killed the woman. If it's Jake Gyllenhaal, if it's somebody else. And it's right there. It's right there on Apple TV.
Oh, that's Jake Gyllenhaal.
You said what?
Jake Gyllenhaal is the main actor on it.
Yep.
I see the thumbnail for that show.
Supercell. I watched one episode.
Supercell.
It's fire on Netflix.
That's good. I started I watched that's probably what I should finish. I watched 2 episodes on it. It's interesting.
You watched 2 episodes of Supercell?
Yeah.
That shit fire. I still gotta finish The Gentleman on Netflix. That shit good.
The Gentleman on Netflix. I heard that.
Yeah, you watched the movie? Have you watched the movie?
The Gentleman. I mean, I feel like I can't think
with Matthew McConaughey. You would know it. Matthew McConaughey selling weed in England.
I saw the thumbnail. I didn't click on it.
Oh, damn.
People be saying Netflix ain't got nothing. They got a lot of shows. You just gotta, once you watch the show, you know what I'm saying, you're done. That product doesn't even exist anymore.
Y'all watch that quarterback show on Netflix last year?
The Receiver you talking about this year?
Yeah. I was prefacing with the cute quarterback show. I haven't watched Receiver, but I finished watching Sprint. That shit good. I don't know if you into track and field at all, but they talk about Sha'Carri and Noah Lyles and all of the Sharika Jackson, all the track runners, the 100 and 200 meter runners. They talk about. It's a documentary, just like how they did quarterback and how they're doing receiver. It's called Sprint, and it's about last year. It's about last season, so it'll get you ready for the Olympics if you care, or if you don't care. It's fire.
Is Sha'Carri Richardson the sexy red track?
Man, nah, man. Do not put that shit on Sha'Carri. Hell fucking nah, hell fucking nah, man. Hell nah. We fuck with Sha'Carri around here, man. We gonna fuck with sexy red trifling ass. Sha'Carri smoked weed one time. We don't fuck with none of that shit. We fuck with Sha'Carri.
We fuck with both.
Who was you saying both? Who was you saying both? If Sha'Carri Richardson is sexy red.
Who is you saying? Man, Sha'Carri is not. She is not sexy red.
I would say Sha'Carri be more of like maybe I don't even say Cardi B. I don't want to say Megan either.
Nice. She got to be somebody nice. Like and she ain't won the Olympics yet, but right now she the fastest in the world right now. Sharika, hell no, bro. No, we got to put more respect on Sha'Carri. She might be Lil Wayne, but this is like Carter right now. She on a Carter 2.
She on Carter 1. She's on the Carter right now. She's Wayne.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she ain't ran in
the Olympics yet. Yeah, this is her first Olympics. It's early on. She is not Glorilla. Glorilla ain't Sha'Carri. That's what I'm saying. You got to put more respect on her name. She the fastest woman in the world right now. fastest 100-meter runner right now. Sharika Jackson of Jamaica, she's up there with her, but she got her in the 200-meter. Gabby Thomas, let me school y'all real quick. Gabby Thomas, she from America. She the only one that could give Sharika Jackson from Jamaica run for her money in the 200-meter. And that's what Sha'Carri got to work on. She got to work on her 200. She might medal though. She might get third in the 200-meter, but she should win in the 100. She should beat everybody in the 100-meter. So like Glorilla is very successful. Don't get me wrong. So is Sexy Red, but Sha'Carri's one of the best in the business, like top 2 in the business. That ain't Glorilla, respectfully.
Sexy Red. You can't say she ain't top 2 women rapper right now.
No.
In what? In popularity and success? In what?
Right now, she's the #1 women rapper.
I wouldn't give her a gold medal. I would give Nicki Minaj a gold medal. If they all lined up on a track right now, I think Nicki Minaj would beat everybody.
You telling me Sexy Red is not the most lit female artist right now? Yes or no?
She lit. But who sell out arenas? Who sell out albums? Sexy Red don't even got, and I love Sexy Red. I don't agree with none of the Tory slander. Sexy Red not as successful as these other people that have been in the game and still doing it well. Nicki Minaj is still up there.
Presently today, who is on your feet more right now? Sexy Red or Nicki Minaj?
On your feet? What do you mean?
Feed.
Like on your timeline?
On your timeline.
Sexy Red is Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj don't. Nicki Minaj. Sexy Red wants to be on your timeline. Sexy Red is that button you be talking about. They pushing her on the timeline. Nicki Minaj does not care to be on the timeline, but if she wants to, she can turn the timeline up. Nicki Minaj just had an arena tour. Sexy Red ain't selling out no arena.
Sexy Red ain't selling out Starbucks.
I wonder what album he was about to say.
Oh yeah, with TDE albums. But yeah, Control System is like, it's one that I got onto late, probably like 2013, but it's just an incredible piece of work.
I love What's Her Name. What's Her Name is good too.
Schoolboy Q.
Do What Thou Wilt.
Yeah. I haven't digged into that one as much as I should, but
he's like
this
underrated lyricist, absolutely.
Yeah, this guy's like, he's next level, and it's very like emotional project too. It brings you into just like introspective. Like I love how introspective he is on this project. I feel like it's something that Tori will fuck with because the production is like, I guess the production that I'm into, and it's kind of like some conspiracy theory. Like he's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
He got on his tinfoil hat the whole project.
I forget what the nigga said. The nigga said, I forget, I think it could have been that project. I forget what song it was. But he said, I'm a king and I smoke a lot of weed. It makes sense. It's 32 ounces in a liter. I mean, what the fuck? Who thinks of shit like that? Like, that nigga's different.
Exactly. But I think
we gonna have to.
So what?
Go ahead.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say we gonna have to like rank an album collectively.
We could do like classic album review, like yeah, we can rank them. But I'm like, I think Sylvia Demo is incredible. Like, I love the production. It's this production that it's like.
Did you said Sylvia Demo?
Yeah, Sylvia Demo. I was like, the production is like between boom bap and like trap. So to me, it's a good fusion, and the way he rap is crazy.
Yeah, he's different. TDE is so interesting because all of them are talented, but they all were successful. But you always still feel like they could have did more by all of them.
Yeah.
Like Dreamville, they always talk about Dreamville versus TDE. TDE washing all of Dreamville, except for Jid. But like Boss might be a little bit bigger than a lot of the TDE artists. Maybe. Like it seems like it. I could be wrong, but it seemed like a lot of more people fuck with Boss than they fuck with Soul or J Rock. Maybe not Q. Schoolboy Q probably the second biggest artist out of both camps. Out of the first biggest artist, the biggest artist outside of Kendrick and Cole. When I talk about TDE versus Dreamville, Q is out of here. But as successful as Boss is, Soul is better. I think what's the name is better, and this is no disrespect to Boss, but I think Soul is better. I think Zay is better. I think J Rock is better. And maybe I'm on this side of the country. That's why I feel one of them feels bigger, but that's what it seemed like.
I exactly wholeheartedly agree with everything you just said. Like all those artists you named, I feel like they're better rappers than Boss, but Boss has a bigger name than those other artists. Like,
yeah, that's what it seemed. That's what it seemed like.
I feel like as far as like popularity is like, okay, Cole and Kendrick on the same. What you saying, Cody?
My bad.
Now I'm gonna say like Cole and Kendrick on the same level as popularity. Then it's SZA. Then it's Q. Then
yeah, I really wasn't even thinking about SZA. Ari Lennox probably bigger than all of them, huh?
I was gonna say I'll probably say Ari Lennox right below. It's kind of I can kind of switch between Ari Lennox and Jid as far as the next person below those two. But I feel like Ari Lennox definitely has a bigger name than Ab Soul and other people on TDE. I can say that. Not taking either away from any of those artists.
Yeah,
obviously they're very different artists.
Yeah, exactly. Commercial ability.
I
was telling Lou that control system is tenfold. It's talking about Bohemian Grove. It's talking about like all this like Third Eye type shit.
I mean, listen to that shit.
That's what he was saying. The shit you like. It's called Sprint, and it's about last year. It's about last season, so it'll get you ready for the Olympics if you care, or if you don't care, it's fire.
Is Shakara Richardson the sexy red of track?
Man, nah, man, do not put that shit on Shakari. Hell fucking nah, not putting hell fucking nah, man. Hell nah. We fuck with Shakari right here, man. We gonna fuck with sexy red trifling ass. Shakari smoked weed one time. We don't fuck with none of that shit. We fuck with Shakari.
We fuck with both. We fuck with both.
Who was you saying both? Who was you saying both? If Shakari Richardson is sexy red?
Who is you saying? Man, Shakari is not. She is not sexy red.
I would say Shakari be more of like maybe I don't even say Cardi B. I don't want to say Megan either.
Nice. She got to be somebody nice. Like and she ain't won the Olympics yet, but right now she the fastest in the world right now. Tarika, hell no, bro. No, we got to put more respect on Shakira. She might be Lil Wayne, but this is like Carter. Right now she on a Carter 2.
She on Carter 1. She's on the Carter right now. She's Wayne.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she
ain't ran in the Olympics yet. Yeah, this is her first Olympics. It's early on. She is not Glorilla. Glorilla ain't Shakari. That's what I'm saying. You got to put more respect on her name. She the fastest woman in the world right now. Fastest 100-meter runner right now. Tarika Jackson of Jamaica. She's up there with her, but she got her in the 200-meter. Gabby Thomas. Let me school y'all real quick. Gabby Thomas, she from America. She the only one that could give Tarika Jackson from Jamaica run for her money in the 200-meter. And that's what Sha'Carri got to work on. She got to work on her 200. She might medal though. She might get third in the 200 meter, but she should win in the 100. She should beat everybody in the 100 meter. So like Glorilla is very successful. Don't get me wrong. So is Sexy Red, but Sha'Carri's one of the best in the business, like top 2 in the business. That ain't Glorilla, respectfully.
Sexy Red. You can't say she ain't top 2 women rapper right now.
No.
In what? In popularity and success? In what?
Right now, she's the #1 women rapper.
I wouldn't give her a gold medal. I would give Nicki Minaj a gold medal. If they all lined up on a track right now, I think Nicki Minaj would beat everybody.
You telling me Sexy Red is not the most lit female artist right now? Yes or no?
She lit. But who sell out arenas? Who sell out albums? Sexy Red don't even got, and I love Sexy Red. I don't agree with none of the Tory slander. Sexy Red not as successful as these other people that have been in the game and still doing it well. Nicki Minaj is still up there.
Presently today, who is on your feet more right now? Sexy Red or Nicki Minaj?
On your feet? What do you mean?
Feed.
Like on your timeline?
On your timeline.
Sexy Red is. Nicki Minaj don't. Nicki Minaj, Sexy Red wants to be on your timeline. Sexy Red is that button you be talking about, they pushing her on the timeline. Nicki Minaj does not care to be on the timeline, but if she wants to, she can turn the timeline up. Nicki Minaj just had an arena tour. Sexy Red ain't selling out no arena.
Sexy Red ain't selling out Starbucks.
How many? She done had like 200. I forget how much that Nicki album sold. Sexy Red ain't touching those numbers yet. She hot though. On the timeline, she is hot. I ain't. But it's just
that's
two
the only
different.
Thing she's hot on. She's hot on the timeline. It doesn't translate, obviously.
It's just two different conversations when you talk about everything about an artist. And I'm not even talking about skill yet. I'm talking about just success. Nicki Minaj drops an album. Sexy Red drop an album. Both of them are gonna have the timeline lit. One of them is gonna sell the most, and Nicki Minaj is that. You know what I mean? I don't think everybody like female rap is lit right now. So everybody talks about Meg. Only person that's close to Nicki is Cardi. But we ain't seen Cardi go on a tour yet. We ain't seen her go on tour yet. And I'm sure she'll sell out a tour. But Nicki just sold out arena tours after selling out an album. $250,000. Ain't too many artists doing that, period. Let alone women.
Hey, Sexy Red, you trying to tell me You My Everything is not a hood rat classic anthem?
I'm sure it is. There's a lot of hood rat classics that you can't book an arena on. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like as far as hood class between Sexy Red and Nicki Minaj, you play itty bitty piggy around any hood chick or any woman, period.
I don't know.
It's gonna go up.
It's gonna go crazy.
I think Sexy Red Slick might already have her beat. The hood rat classic and just the hood rat anthems. She got more. She has more.
Of course, she got a lot more hood rat class.
She probably got more.
Nicki Minaj.
She specializes in that.
Nicki Minaj got more pop songs. Listen, Nicki Minaj got way more pop songs and charting songs, but Sexy Red got 5 hood rat anthems.
So you gonna see Sexy Red off of 5 to 7 hood rat anthems?
No.
What she should have done is she was smart. She should be headlining for somebody like Drake.
She basically
not headlining, but opening up. Like, do that shit. You're not big enough to headline your own fucking arena tour. Especially because you're fucking...
She's not even trying. Like, it's a difference between... Like, a lot of these artists, you can tell how much faith they got in them. Because is there even a real album? Or is it just a mixtape? Or is it just an EP? I can't remember. But, like, a lot of these female artists, they're like single artists. You know what I mean? Because the industry or the label is saying, I don't think we need to sell and I don't think we can sell. and you can do shows, but like you're not. Meg Thee Stallion just did an arena tour herself, but she was independent when she did it. So it's
Lost
which
all her
kind of
steam.
tells you,
In
say
my
what?
Megan lost all her steam, in my opinion. Her whole thing.
She went independent. So it seems like that because you're seeing the button not pressed, but she's still
True.
successful because she's indie now. So she putting all the money in her shit, but she making all the money. But yeah, it's a difference between who she was before and who she is now because the button she's the one pushing her own button. So she's independent, so it feel different. It look different, but I'm sure
Rock Nation.
I'm sure her business is still like she's still making money. And but if you're independent and you're doing arena tours, like she did Madison Square Garden, ain't nothing. There's nothing more telling about an artist if they can sell tickets, and if you can sell enough tickets. Don't quote me on this. I don't think she might have sold out Madison Square Garden.
Who, Megan Thee Stallion?
Yes.
They was just probably see where she got shot. They was trying to see if she really got shot.
Hey,
right,
it is
nigga.
what it is.
Yo.
Sexy Red can't do that.
That's
Oh,
wild.
I know Sexy Red can't, but I don't think they know that that's not. She's too early in her career to sell a stadium. Like that
Right.
takes
So that's
30
all.
minutes. You're gonna have a stadium just to be there for 10 minutes, 30 minutes, and then you need 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sexy Red has to evolve as a performer and as an artist before she becomes an arena.
But she never will.
See that's Tori. I'm on the other
She
side
never
of it.
will.
If she wants to, I'm sure she can. If that's
Hey.
the plan, I think they can make it happen. Right now, she's not that, so I can't put Sexy. She's one of the hottest artists out there. But Meg Thee Stallion just came off an arena tour and sold out, almost sold out. If she didn't, Madison Square Garden. Sexy Red ain't do that yet.
You know what else helped Megan? She had Glorilla open up for her.
Well, yeah, but even she's
It's all-
one. She's another one of the artists that I'm talking about who doesn't have she has an EP out. Why they ain't put out a full length album yet? You know what I'm saying? She signed to a label. Why hasn't she soon she's gonna need her own tour. You get what I'm saying? Like Lotto is probably she's been in the game longer than all of these artists other than Meg. Maybe Meg kind of popped around the same time, even though I know Lotto's been out because she was on that Jermaine Dupri show. But even she hasn't had an album out in a long time. And I liked her last album. I liked her full-length album. But she keeps coming out with these slaps. And it's very telling to me that an album hasn't came out, that a tour hasn't came about. Like female rap is so funny because they can make their money as a brand. So it's like they don't even need to do the traditional shit. So it is telling